The Battle of Dien Bien Phu was a critical turning point in the First Indochina War between French colonial forces and the Viet Minh led by Ho Chi Minh. As an American, I learned about this battle and its significance through our involvement in global conflicts at the time. The French, backed by the United States, sought to maintain control over their Southeast Asian colonies. In contrast, the Viet Minh, having resisted Japanese occupation during World War II, were now determined to gain independence from colonial rule. By 1954, the situation in Vietnam had reached a climax at the fortified base of Dien Bien Phu, a remote valley in the northern mountains of Vietnam. The battle that would ensue here would become one of the most decisive moments in the history of decolonization and the Cold War. As the French forces dug in at Dien Bien Phu, they believed their superior firepower and the natural defenses of the valley would give them an advantage over the Viet Minh, who lacked heavy artillery and modern equipment. American advisors and military aid supported the French effort, hoping to prevent the spread of communism in Southeast Asia. However, the Viet Minh, led by General Vo Nguyen Giap, devised a plan that would surprise not only the French, but also many military strategists around the world. Instead of launching a direct assault on the fortified valley, Giap ordered his troops to transport heavy artillery through the dense jungle and place them on the surrounding hills, giving them a commanding view of the French positions. The Viet Minh's logistical efforts were nothing short of astonishing. Thousands of soldiers and civilian porters carried weapons and supplies over treacherous terrain in the dead of night, without detection. By March 13, 1954, the Viet Minh began their artillery bombardment. The French were caught off guard, as they had not anticipated such heavy fire from the surrounding high ground. The Viet Minh attacked key outposts surrounding the valley, cutting off French supply lines and making resupply by air increasingly difficult. Over the next few weeks, the situation for the French worsened as they were besieged from all sides. The rainy season began, further complicating French attempts to defend their positions. Throughout this time, American officials, including President Dwight D. Eisenhower, debated whether to intervene more directly by providing air support or even deploying ground troops. But the fear of being drawn into another costly war, just after the Korean conflict, kept the U.S. from escalating its involvement.